Welcome to Momatize Your Passion, the podcast for moms looking to use their passions to make a positive difference in the lives of others. I'm Tara Long, content strategist and certified life coach. I'm here to help you leverage the power of content creation and organic marketing so you can turn your passion and purpose into profit or a mission. Thanks for joining me. Hey mom, I just wanted to jump in here really quickly again. Are you ready to monetize your God-led passion without the overwhelm? Well, I've created something quick, easy, and practical just for you. The Monetize Your Passion audio bundle is a 14-part collection of powerful, God-centered audio lessons curated from this podcast. Plus, it includes a detailed printable workbook to walk you through the process. You'll learn how to clarify your God-given passion, define your niche and audience, grow with organic marketing, set meaningful goals, plus more. This is perfect for moms, and for a limited time, it's only $27. You can pause when you need to, pray through each step, and let God lead your journey. Click the link in the show notes to download your audio bundle today. All right, let's get into this episode. Hello, and welcome to the show. So in this episode, I'm going to talk about some simple SEO strategies that you can use to broaden your reach and also to get found online. So I'm not an SEO guru, but I have seen millions of views on my blog using SEO strategies. And also because of SEO strategies, many of my blog posts rank on the first pages of Google. Some of my blog posts, one from 10 years ago, is still ranking from 10 years ago because of SEO. So there's power in SEO. And also because of SEO, within a few short months, my podcast went from a top 5% globally ranked show to a top 1.5% globally ranked show because of SEO and also niching down. So I'm going to share just 5 simple SEO tips that you can use across every platform. So for those who are not familiar with SEO, I'm sure most people these days are familiar with SEO. Basically, SEO, or search engine optimization, is simply the process of making your content easier for people to find you online. So whether you have a blog, a podcast, YouTube, or social media, these simple SEO strategies can help you. So again, I'm not a guru, but these tips have helped me over the years, and I've used these strategies for my clients, and I think they work. Even with the rise of AI, you can still use these simple SEO strategies. And to further prove my point about AI, because I've implemented specific SEO strategies across my brand, ChatGPT has actually cited my brand several times, I might mention, as one of its sources. This shows that if you use SEO strategically, even if AI tools like ChatGPT show up first in Google searches, it doesn't mean you can't still be found and cited as the reference for that search. So again, do not let AI keep you from implementing SEO strategies, because I know some people say that SEO is dead. I do not believe that at all. I think that if you use specific strategies, then you can still be found and you can grow your brand. So let's just get right into it. So the first simple tip that I want to give you about SEO is to always keep SEO in mind whenever you're posting. So wherever you're posting online, because the algorithm is getting more and more sophisticated on every platform, you definitely want to keep SEO in mind. So what that means practically is whatever platform you are posting on, you want to keep keywords in mind. That means those are the words that your ideal customer is searching for. What are they typing in the search bar? Those are the keywords that you need to keep in mind whenever you're posting on whichever platform you decide to post on, because you want to make sure your content is optimized for search. You want to make it easy for your ideal customer to find you. And if you keep SEO in mind whenever you're posting on whatever platform, they'll have a better chance of finding you. So for example, if you're in the postpartum fitness niche, your ideal customer might be searching for phrases like best workout after pregnancy or easy postpartum workouts. So when you're thinking about SEO, when you're writing something, when you're posting something, you want to use those keywords that your ideal audience is searching for. So think about what your ideal customer is typing in search bars and include those keywords, the exact words that they're searching for in your content. And there's also different software tools available to help with your keyword research. So some of the popular ones that I use are Answer the Public, SEMrush, and KW Finder. So these tools can show you the approximate monthly search volume for specific keywords that you type in and give you a clear idea of what words or phrases that your audience is searching for. And most of them offer a limited number of free searches every month. But if you just want something quick, free, and simple, just go to any search bar, whether it's Google, whether it's Instagram or the podcast app, just type in your intended search, type a word, and it will autocomplete popular phrases that people are already searching for. So the second tip I want to give you, now that you know about keywords, is to optimize your titles for search. So again, whatever platform you're on, whether it's a long format platform like a YouTube channel, blog, podcast, etc., or social media, whenever you're having to use a title, make sure it includes your keywords. So let's keep with the postpartum fitness niche. So let's say you're writing a podcast title or a blog title, etc. So instead of using something cute like up-leveling your postpartum workout, you would say something like 5 easy postpartum workouts for every mom. Or maybe you would say top workouts after pregnancy. You're saying that because those are the words that your target audience is searching for. They're not searching for how to up-level my postpartum workout. They're searching for something that's simple, like easy postpartum workouts or top workouts after pregnancy. So you want to make sure in your titles, you are including those keywords that your ideal customer is searching for. So the third SEO tip I'm going to give you is to optimize your content descriptions and captions. So whatever platform you're on, whether it's a long format platform or a short format platform, make sure your descriptions and your captions include your keywords clearly. Make sure the message that you are trying to get out there is communicated clearly. The algorithms are getting more and more sophisticated. They can literally parse your words and intended message to match you with your ideal audience. So make sure you have those keywords that you are trying to get out to your intended audience, because you want to make sure the algorithm knows what you are trying to get out and who you are trying to get it out to. So the fourth SEO tip is to repurpose SEO-rich content from your long-form platforms to other platforms. So this is my strategy. I know I've mentioned this before. I will first script out and record a podcast episode using keywords. I will then repurpose that into a blog post using different keywords, because my podcast titles are usually different from my blog titles, because I want to make sure I use as many keywords that my audience might be searching for as possible. So if I have a title for my podcast, for example, and people are searching for that intended thing, I will repurpose the same message, but tweak the title because they may be searching for something different. So I want to make sure I give them ample opportunities to find me, whether that's through the podcast app and they're looking for a specific podcast episode, or whether they're searching on Google, and then that usually brings them to my blog. I will then repurpose that even further into short form content for my social media. And I will also use keywords for social media to make sure the algorithm on Instagram, that's my primary social media, to make sure the algorithm on Instagram can connect me to my ideal customer. So just make sure when you are creating content, you repurpose it in a way that it's SEO rich and you're including those keywords on all of your platforms. So the fifth and final tip I'm going to give you regarding SEO strategies is to personalize your messages. So with the rise of AI, I know there's a lot of concern about SEO in general and if it even works these days. But in my opinion, if you personalize your SEO strategy to include you in your content, then ChatGPT cannot touch that. They cannot be you. So for example, if we're going with the postpartum fitness niche, so if that is your niche, for example, you can personalize how it's helped you and how you've helped other people. ChatGPT cannot do that. For me personally, I've interviewed hundreds of celebrity moms, high-profile moms on my platforms. On my blog, for example, there is one interview that I did just a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, that is one of my top blog posts and it's getting traction every day. That's because it's a personal interview, even though there's content in there that I'm trying to elicit response from my audience. They're not going to ChatGPT for that kind of content. So if you personalize it, even if this is how I lost 20 pounds in a year, for example, then ChatGPT or these AI bots, they cannot compete with that. So that is my message for the final tip, is to personalize your message, include you in the mix, include people you've helped in the mix. So when people are searching for your area of expertise, there's a personal story behind it, and that's what they want to connect with. They want to connect with someone who's actually been in their shoes. And if you personalize your content in that way, then people are more likely to find you rather than an AI bot. These days, personal branding is so key with the rise of artificial information and artificial everything. It's more important than ever to have a personal brand that connects with your audience, something that people cannot compete with. So if that's something that you need to delve into to make sure you have a personal brand or story behind your business, then that's something that you should definitely work on, because that is so key with all of this, having your own personal brand when you are trying to sell, when you are trying to just get your content out there. You have to have your own personal brand to set yourself apart from everyone else out there and to set yourself apart from AI. So just to recap, 5 simple SEO strategies you can use on every platform is: number 1, keep SEO in mind whenever you're posting. So that means use keywords. Number 2, optimize your titles for search. Number 3, optimize your content descriptions and captions. Number 4, repurpose SEO-rich content from your long format platform to other platforms. And number 5, personalize your messages. So hopefully these tips were helpful for you. There's so much more to learn about SEO. This is just the tip of the iceberg. But if you're not at least implementing these basic strategies, please start today. These are simple strategies that can actually make a difference in how you are being seen and how you get found. SEO does not have to be scary. You can use simple strategies in your everyday content to bring people to you. I promise you, if you start implementing the things that I taught you today in your content, then more people will come to your platform. You will get more engagement. You will get more sales, more leads. Just apply these simple strategies and see what difference it makes. If you need help with any of this, maybe you need help figuring out your niche or who your ideal customer is so you can use the right keywords. If that is you, then I will have an application in the show notes for personalized one-on-one coaching. If that is you, fill it out. Let's see if we're a good fit for working together. Or if you just want to start off with a simple framework on figuring out your niche, your ideal customer, how to monetize, then get my $27 audio bundle. It's a 2-hour audio bundle plus a downloadable workbook. It's $27. It's a framework. It's simple and you can listen to it on the go. If that's a better option for you, then I will also have a link to that audio bundle in the show notes. Thanks so much for listening today. If this blessed you in any way, or if you found it helpful and it gave you strategy for your next move, would you do me a favor and share this with someone else who could use it? My platform is meant to be a blessing. It's meant to serve. It's meant to inspire and encourage. So any support from you will be so appreciated. Until next time.